about your love. With soothing voice you spoke to those who came near for comfort's sake.
You welcomed all with open arms and made them your very own, and never turned away a weary soul from your open door.
What a blessing to have seen your face. What a blessing to receive your grace. If only we had known you, Holy Mother, Holy Mother. Patiently you served our Master Sri Ramakrishna with a heart filled with adoration through all the tribulation.
You welcomed all with open arms and made them your very own, and never turned away a weary soul from your open door.
What a blessing to have seen your face. What a blessing to receive your grace. If only we had known you, Holy Mother, Holy Mother, Holy
Kwamba sarva kakrinanam mama hina buddhe dhartum darbhamiva matir jagadekadhatrim Sri Sancintyam Sucharanam Abhaya Pratishtham Seva Sariravinutam Sharanam Prapadde Seva Sariravinutam Sharanam Prapadde Yamama Janma Vinayati Dukha Margai Asang Siddhair Sakalitar Lalitar Vilasai Yame Buddhi Suvidadhe Satatam Dharanyam Samva Sarva Mamagati Safale Phaleva Samva Sarva Mamagati Safale Phaleva. How infinitely great is the Mother, and how inadequate the praise I sing of her. I, so poor of understanding. It is as if I desired to seize with my hands the sole sustainer of the universe. So, at her blessed feet, the abode of fearlessness, meditated on by the very goddess of grace and glory, adored by those devoted to her service, I take refuge. Whether I succeed or fail, she, who has ever inspired my understanding on the earth, who, devising sweet playful ways, has led me since my birth along the most painful paths to perfection, she, the mother, the all, is my refuge. Om, peace, peace, peace. Very good morning to all of you, dear and revered Swamiji and the devotees. We have been going through, it is a spiritual journey actually, so the various incidents in the life of Holy Mother and also Swami Vivekananda. Holy Mother Sarada Devi in the eyes of Swami Vivekananda. And we mentioned during my last discourse that we will read a wonderful letter written by Swami Vivekananda from America to his brother disciples about a little bit of his understanding of Holy Mother. And not only understanding, through his own understanding, trying to impress upon others, guiding, trying to guide others, brother disciples, so that they understand who Holy Mother was properly. And directly telling, you have not understood Holy Mother as yet. Gradually, step by step, you will understand. Means, I have understood by her grace. You have not yet. I am blessed. What to do? In one letter he was telling, if in this incarnation, Sri Ramakrishna has chosen me, Sri Ramakrishna is God incarnate. He can get his works done, planned, initiated, executed by anybody and everybody. He can create millions of Vivekananda out of a handful of dust. But this time, if Sri Ramakrishna has chosen me as his instrument and is trying to get his things, plans, programs to be executed by me, through me, then what can I do? I am trying my level best to take refuge at his feet and do as best as possible as he is getting things done by me, never claiming that I am doing. So, in this letter, he will say first something about Sri Ramakrishna, how great he was, how the greatest of all avatars, then telling that yes, even Sri Ramakrishna may go, you believe or not believe, but don't give up your faith in Holy Mother Sarada Devi. Then, Mahati Vinashti. Then it will be great loss. Sri Ramakrishna, you accept, not accept, you. So wonderful letter I mentioned last time. It is a long letter, so I didn't start during my. And gradually we find that how Swami Vivekananda taking his decisions, when Sri Ramakrishna was alive, and always trying to say something good about Narendranath, praising Narendranath, that Narendranath is so good, Narendranath has this quality, that quality. And Narendranath in return always questioning Sri Ramakrishna's wisdom, Sri Ramakrishna's darshana, spiritual experiences. All these 24 hours, anything and everything he will judge, he will test, he will argue then. But about Holy Mother, through her grace, we found that never ever he questioned anything, any decision, any opinion about Holy Mother, and he is not ready to give his opinion about Holy Mother also, whether Holy Mother should do this or do that, whether Holy Mother should stay here or Holy Mother should stay there. And those who are trying to somehow influence Holy Mother according to their wish and will, which is immature and not proper, Swami Vivekananda was trying to tell them, if juniors scolding brother disciples, if seniors very sweetly telling that you are not the persons to decide Holy Mother's activities, his movement, her movements, and anything and everything. Rather, be a very obedient, loyal, fit instrument in the hands of Holy Mother. That will be the best thing, because Sri Ramakrishna is not there. Understand that Sri Ramakrishna's power is working through Holy Mother, and don't think Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother are separate. All these wonderful scriptural ideas which other brother disciples, be it monastic, be it lay devotees, could not understand, despite Sri Ramakrishna several times reminding them of all these things. Swami Vivekananda is now guiding all of them through letters, through talks, through his writings, through his lectures. So we will today read from that letters. We saw that how other devotees were mistaking, not mentioning Holy Mother's name in the stotra of Sri Ramakrishna Puthi. He is telling, no, without the upasana of Shakti, without salutations to Holy Mother, your composition cannot be perfect. It is not that. And always writing letters from America, asking the brother disciples, you give so many things, praising me and many other things, what you are doing. But where is the information of Holy Mother? Why it is so little? Why am I to tell you about, ask you, inquire about Holy Mother? Why you yourself are not giving me sufficient information about Holy Mother? Where is Holy Mother? Who is taking care? Is Holy Mother fine? Is there any problem? Everyone is fine, taking care of Holy Mother. Very little when I only ask and you send Holy Mother's information. This is so always trying to make them, when Sri Ramakrishna was alive, you all centering Sri Ramakrishna, you all gathered there round Sri Ramakrishna. Now your focus should be on Holy Mother and Holy Mother alone. And this wonderful letter gives a little bit of his heart about the evaluation of Holy Mother. This date is not mentioned. It may be October, November, December, any time in 1894. From America, he is writing this letter to his brother disciples, addressing Swami Shivanandaji. Shivanandaji was a few years senior even to Swami Vivekananda. So, and our second president of the Ramakrishna Modern Mission. So he was writing his name, addressing him, but information is for, message for all his brother disciples. Dear brother Shivananda, your letter just reached me then. As to money, I have determined first to build some place for mother, for women it first. I can send nearly rupees 7,000 for a place for mother. Rupees 7,000 means perhaps $7,000 in those days. If the place is first secured, then I do not care for anything else. I hope to be able to get rupees 1,600 a year from this country. Even I am gone, that sum will be makeover to the support of the women's place, and then it will grow. I have written to you already to secure a place. First mother and mother's daughters, because through them the divine power works. Why India, in the letter he will be mentioning, why you people are so behind, the descendants of rishis and munis, having all kinds of spiritual treasure. Why your condition is so bad that anybody and everybody coming and jumping on you, invading you, you do not have even spine to protect you. What is there? Neither you have that spiritual power, not you have any material achievement. Because you have not taken care of the Shakti. That Shakti has again incarnated in the body of Holy Mother Sharada Devi, and the new order will come, centering her life and teachings. So, gradually, he was telling, my dear brother, that Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was God incarnate, I have not the least doubt. Without studying Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he continues, first, one can never understand the real import of the Vedas, the Vedanta, of the Bhagavata, and the others Puranas. His life is a searchlight of infinite power thrown upon the whole mass of Indian religious thought. He was the living commentary to the Vedas and to their aim. He had lived in one life the whole cycle of the national religious existence in India. Wonderful language we find in the life of Sri Ramakrishna there. Roma Rola also wrote that Sri Ramakrishna lived the spiritual life of 300 million people of their 200,000 spiritual heritage. So wonderful language he used in the book. So Swamiji is telling that without understanding, without reading, without knowing Sri Ramakrishna's life and message, you cannot understand Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, Gita, Bhagavata, all these things properly. You will misunderstand or you will less understand. Or you will understand in a different way, contrary. Whether Bhagavan Sri Krishna was born at all, we are not sure. And avatars like Buddha and Chaitanya are monotonous. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is the latest and the most perfect, the concentrated embodiment of knowledge, love, renunciation, Catholicity, and the desire to serve mankind. So where is anyone to compare with him? He must have been born in vain who cannot appreciate him. My supreme good fortune is that I am his servant through life after life. A single word of his is to me far weightier than the Vedas and the Vedanta. Tasya dasa dasa dasoham. Oh, I am the servant of the servants of his servants. When Sri Ramakrishna's servants, see the humility, see the language he is using about Sri Ramakrishna. And now you will compare what he uses. When Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother comparison is there, you choose one, then he is telling, choose Holy Mother. So I am coming to that. That is why I am reading the whole thing. I am the servant of the servants of his servants, but narrow bigotry militates against his principles, and this makes me cross. Rather let his name be drowned in oblivion and his teachings bear fruit instead. Because ordinary devotees, they think glorifying my own guru, my ishto, my chosen deity, my path, my principles, these are the main thing. Swami Vivekananda is telling this figure is not the main thing. If people take the Sri Ramakrishna's teachings, whether they accept Sri Ramakrishna as their ishta or not, that's not their God and their aim, objective. That is not our question. Let people know the Catholic universal ideas of Sri Ramakrishna, life-giving, character-building, life-changing, full of hope in this age of frustration and depression when people have forgot their divinity. Let them take the idea of Sri Ramakrishna, whether they accept Sri Ramakrishna in his form, in his name, that is not the question. So, why was he a slave to fame? Certain fishermen and illiterate people called Jesus Christ a god, but the literate people killed him. Buddha was honored in his lifetime by a number of merchants and cowards. But Ramakrishna has been worshipped in his lifetime towards the end of this 19th century, the age of reason and science and technology and logic. Towards the end of this 19th century by the demons and giants of the university as God incarnate. We are living with Sri Ramakrishna. About other avatars, many poses question. What is the authority? These are all stories. There's myths. But about Sri Ramakrishna, we have seen 24 hours. We have been living with him. How can we say no? All these things, blazing ideas, we have seen. What he preached, he practiced. Only a few things have been jotted down in the books about them, Krishna, Buddha, Christ, etc. One must be a wonderful housekeeper with whom we have never yet lived. So the Bengali proverb goes. But here is a man in whose company we have been day and night, and yet consider him to be a far greater personality than any of them. Can you understand this phenomenon? Means about other avatars, where is your direct proof? You depend on the descriptions of others, which may be some interpolation may be there, text torturing may be there in the name of Jesus, in the name of Buddha, in the name of Krishna, Rama. Many things can be added, many things can be distorted. But about Ramakrishna, we have been living with him. We don't depend on anybody's evidence, anybody's words. We have seen day and night. We have tested. So, how Sri Ramakrishna's life, he was the latest and the most perfect of all avatars. This man is telling, who questioned everything when Sri Ramakrishna was in his physical body, that without my direct experience, I will not accept any word. Now, he himself is telling after a few years that compare the lives of others. There may be stories you cannot say no to. If somebody says, "Dude, these are all bogus stories. I don't believe in all these things." Where is the authority? Who has seen it? These are all stories, fabricated. But about Sri Ramakrishna, whole Calcutta people came, all the jewels and gems of the university and other intelligentsia, everyone came. They tested samadhi, they touched the eye ball. Eyes are open. Sri Ramakrishna is in samadhi. There is no sign of physical life. So, samadhi is written in the books that rishis, munis have. But can anyone show? Narendranath asked one question when he met Rabindranath Tagore's father. "Sir, I heard that you meditate, you think of God, Brahman. Have you seen the ultimate reality? What is it? Have you seen God?" Keshav Sen, like that. They were all good people, living good life, moral life, ethical life, trying to follow what was there in the scriptures. But here is Sri Ramakrishna, whose life is the evidence that what is written in the Vedas, Upanishads, his experiences go beyond that. How can we say no to that? So, now glorifying till now, Master, now coming to Mother. Just to show the contrast, I read that also. Now Swamiji is writing, "You have not yet understood the wonderful significance of Mother's life, none of you." Sri Ramakrishna also, you could not understand. However, I am trying to, and let people accept, not accept, I don't mind, I don't bother. But you have not understood the Holy Mother's significance of her life. None of you, but gradually you will. Without Shakti power, there is no regeneration for the world. Why is it that our country is the weakest and the most backward of all countries? He was writing this when India was under the British rule, and it was nearly 200 European rulers' rule. Before that, it was nearly 800 under the Shah, Hun, Pathan, Mughal, mostly Muslims and some other tribal invaders. So, he is telling, why you are so weak? You cannot withstand any invasion, any power coming on you. What is wrong with you? Why you are backward of all countries? Because Shakti is held in dishonor there. Mother has been born to revive that wonderful Shakti in India, and making her the nucleus. Once more will Gargis and Maitris be born into the world. He didn't claim that all the Gargis and Maitris will be born in the Hinduism only, those who will be born in India only. It is not that. Gargis and Maitris will be born. Women, among women, rishis, munis will come. Rishis, women rishi. They are Gargis, Maitris were the knower of the ultimate truth. They could equally argue with this Brahmagyanis, other rishis, Jaggavalka, considered at that time the most advanced of all others. So, they used to, these ladies, these women folk, they used to live that life of seclusion, and they could achieve the highest goal of life, equally with men. But that fall has come. There is no place of women in Indian society. That is why you are suffering. You don't pay the proper respect to the women. In our scripture it is there, this dichotomy. Yatra narjastu pujjante ramante tatra devata. Where in the family, in which family? Narjastu pujjante. These women are worshipped, held in high esteem in the family, in the society, in the country. Tatra, there, in that family, in that society, in that place, in that country, in that area. Ramante devata. Joyfully stay the devata, the gods and goddesses. What is this devata ramante? Joyfully. Wherever God stays, that becomes heaven. So India would be heaven if you could put proper respect, if you could keep them in high esteem, then only you can survive. Advancement will be there, development will be there, your lost glory will come back. You are dethroned from your spiritual glory. Now, again, it will come. How? Holy Mother's life and character will be the ideal model for the East and the West, everywhere, for the women. That is why Holy Mother is born. You could not understand that. You are always busy with Sri Ramakrishna, some words. You have seen something good in Sri Ramakrishna, you are thinking that is everything. It is not that. One part of that. Another part play is there. It is not the full drama going on. Holy Mother's role, life, significance, you don't understand. If you yourself do not understand, then how you can preach, how you can teach others, how you can inspire and encourage and bring others to the life and teachings and significance of Holy Mother. Wonderful spiritual impact in the whole, not only India, whole world. Again, women will come up with the highest knowledge, centering the Holy Mother's life. Dear brother, you, again, Gargis and Mutris will be born into the world. Dear brother, you understand little now, but by degrees you will come to know it all. Hence it is her mot, Holy Mother's mot, one center where Holy Mother will be staying, and others also will come and stay and see Holy Mother's life. They will be in the holy company of Holy Mother, and they can conduct their life accordingly. Hence it is her mode that I want first. Without the grace of Shakti, nothing is to be accomplished. What do I find in America and Europe? The worship of Shakti, the worship of power. Yet they worship her ignorantly through sense gratification. Imagine then what a lot of good they will achieve who will worship her, her capital, with all purity, in a Swatika spirit, looking upon her as their mother. I am coming to understand things clearer every day. My insight is opening out more and more. Hence, we must first build a mot for mother. First mother and mother's daughters, then father and father's son. Can you understand this? So, this wonderful letter, then continuing. To me, mother's grace is 100,000 times more valuable than father's, means master's. You see the language he used for master, and we all know Swami Vivekananda's commitment, Swami Vivekananda's refuse, surrender, complete dedication to the cause of, to the ideal of Ramakrishna. And Ramakrishna also chosen him as the leader of the group. And it was Narendranath who was given the responsibility so that these youngsters who came and got trained in spiritual practices under the guidance of Sri Ramakrishna, they will rally round Narendra and they will form a monastic order for the good of the world. It was a new dispensation, new message. It is the mission of the new avatar of the age. The same God is coming as Jesus, as Krishna, as Rama, as Buddha, as Chaitanya, as Jesus. Now the same power, that ultimate reality, absolute. It appears that birthless, deathless also take birth, as it were. So, it is the mission we all have to fulfill. And about Sri Ramakrishna saying this, now he is telling about Holy Mother. To me, Mother's grace is 100,000 times more valuable than Father's. Mother's grace, Mother's blessings are all paramount to me. Please pardon me. I am a little bigoted there as regards Mother. If but Mother orders, her demons can work anything. Brother, before proceeding to America, I wrote to Mother to bless me. Her blessings came, and at one bound I cleared the ocean. There you see, in this terrible winter, I am lecturing from place to place and fighting against odds so that funds may be collected for Mother's Mart. Can you imagine? Those people who are busy, oh, Swami Vivekananda is spreading Ramakrishna's name, fame. Oh, everything is gone. If my Guru is, if my Ishtadevata, if my God, if my faith is regarded by others, oh, I have achieved everything. It is not that. Spiritual life is everything you have to. It is, religion is realization. You yourself have to understand, feel it, experience it, not intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. You will understand these things. Others will come, yes. Sri Ramakrishna said, you don't need to write anything. Keshav Sen, you are writing about this in the paper. Do you think that by writing something in paper you can glorify and... If God's power comes, God will make everything. Don't you know? When there is flowers completely blossomed, there is honey. Do the flowers advertise it anywhere? Bees know they will come to collect honey from that fully blossomed flowers. So, Sri Ramakrishna knew that divine OS will is different. Ordinary people we cannot understand. The Swami Vivekananda also is now telling that you do not understand how the things are happening and who Holy Mother is and what will happen through Holy Mother, and why I am asking you all people, that is Ramakrishna's ideas, that is there. Holy Mother and Ramakrishna are not separate. And what Ramakrishna you are thinking, it is a male body. It is that ultimate power, absolute power. It takes a form, be it a man form or be it a woman form, be it a male form or a female form. It is avataro, that power coming. Don't you understand that? Baburam's mother must have lost her sense owing to old age, and that is why she is about to worship Durga in the earthen image, ignoring the living one. Living one means Holy Mother. This Baburam's mother is the mother of Swami Premananda. Premananda ji was doing Durga Puja in her village home there, making earthen idol as we do generally, murti, statue. So Swamiji is telling what Baburam's mother, she is also very respected. She is like her own mother. But it is not disrespect from worldly point of view. It is just from spiritual point of view. Now Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna's Guru Shakti, this grace of Guru is working through Swami Vivekananda, speaking the truth. That Baburam's mother, at this old age, Holy Mother is the living Durga. Why she is not worshipping Holy Mother with that attitude? Instead of worshipping the Durga in a murti? That is secondary. When you have the Durga, living Durga present with you, Holy Mother Sarada Devi, what is the need of any murti? In a clay image and then invoking the power in that. Already invoked, Holy Mother is there. Don't you understand? All these words, very pinching words, to make the brother disciples and other devotees understand the greatness, the glory, the power, the significance of Holy Mother's life. living one, ignoring the living one. Brother, faith is very difficult to achieve. Brother, I shall show how to worship the living Durga, and then only shall I be worthy of my name. When I come back to India, I will teach you, I will show an example how to worship the Divine Mother. Means Divine Mother in Sharada Devi, in the form of Sharada Devi. Then I shall be worthy of my name. I shall be relieved when you will have purchased a plot of land and established there the living Durga, the mother. Swami Vivekananda is a monk, sadhu. He has left his own mother. What she is, Bhuvaneshwari Devi, his own biological mother. He is not disturbed for that. Although he said, his disciple, what is his name? Khetri's Maharaj, Ajit Singh. You see, he was Swamiji's disciple. 90 days Swamiji stayed there. Swamiji used to stay not more than 3 days in those years when he was just traveling the whole of India, pilgrimage. But this Raja Maharaja of Khetri was so fond of, he was a very accomplished Veena player, and a very accomplished one in music, in literature, in knowledge, and his life was good. And when he got inspiration from Swami Vivekananda, it is he who said, Swamiji, don't change your name. Sometimes Satchidananda, sometimes other name, Vividishananda, and sometimes Vivekananda. Vivekananda is the correct name. Your awakening has already taken place. You are illumined. Your Viveka, that discriminative faculty has awakened. You are enlightened now. So, you are no more Vividishananda. Vividishananda meaning is who is trying to get bliss in the knowledge. You are not anymore trying. You are already established in knowledge. Your Viveka is Jagrata, is awakened. So, don't leave this name, Swamiji. Swamiji was always changing his name so that his own brother disciples also could not trace where Swami Vivekananda was. Because detachment means detachment. You, my brother disciples also will be with me, and here and there will be meeting. No, I like to be absorbed completely on that ultimate reality and reality alone. No attachment with anybody, even my brother disciples. Allow me to be free, alone. So this Raja told that, yes, don't leave this name, Ajit Singh, and he kept that name. And he requested Ajit Singh, you see, why you became sadhu, what is about your family, you see. My father passed away, suddenly I left my mother and junior brothers are there. I cannot say this to others. If you can, just see that they get their food. Master blessed that your mother will get the square meals, not luxury, but it will be there. Divine Mother, you dedicate yourself for the work of the Divine Mother, Kali's work. Your family, your mother will be taken care of by Mother Kali. I bless you. So Sri Ramakrishna did this. So he knew. So he has just mentioned. And now from America, always his concern is about Holy Mother Sharada Devi. When Holy Mother Sharada Devi asked, Naren, you are living in 1890, last meeting with Holy Mother. After that, he will be meeting Holy Mother after 7 years in March 1897. So 1890, July, when Holy Mother was living in Gushuri, he took leave of her. At that time, Holy Mother is telling, my son, why don't you go and see your mother also and seek his blessings, because you are going when he will come back. Then he again made a pranam, prostrations to Sharada Devi and said, Mother, you are my mother. Means, I am not going to see Bhuvaneshwari Devi, my biological mother again, because I have taken sannyas, I have taken leave, I have taken permission from her. And Holy Mother is the mother of Bhuvaneshwari Devi also, not new. Now he is telling something about Baburam's mother. It is not that. He is belittling the mother of Baburam. She is telling, yes, these biological mothers are also expression, embodiment of that Divine Mother. But that Divine Mother, in its full power, energy, it is embodied, that Divine Mother as Sharada Devi. So we should not misunderstand things. Yes, a river also a river, a pond also a water body, but we should not compare these two with the ocean. Then that is the problem. So you must understand what Holy Mother was. And he is telling that living though I shall be relieved when you will have purchased a plot of land and established there the living Durga, the mother. Till then I am not returning to my native land. They all are writing letters. Oh, whole world now know that Hinduism, Vedanta is the best of all religions, all thoughts. And Sri Ramakrishna is glorified. You are, everybody have accepted, everyone has accepted you as the highest man of wisdom, knowledge. Now come back to India. What is there? See the smallness. When Swamiji was lecturing in America, people think God comes only for me, only for a few, only for our country, only for a community, and God is bound by only one community. These are all small things, narrowness, not understanding the real purport of God's incarnation and what God is. The one lady asked, Swamiji, what is your religion? Every day Swamiji speaks of today on Jesus, tomorrow on Buddha, another day on Krishna, another day on something, everything. What is your religion? Because other religious people speak of their religion only, their God only. They all like to pose that they are so big, but how small they are, they do not know. Other people, men of understanding, women of understanding, they understand that one-sided, one-pointed, as if the whole world, there is no variety, only one religion, only one God, only one avatar, only one idea, only one path. And in Sri Ramakrishna is there is the confluence of all ideas, all East, West, modern, ancient, men, women, householder, sannyasi, each and everyone has. To Buddha you go, everyone has to take the men, women, this baby, 90 years going to die, everyone, you take sannyasi. One-sided, that degenerates the institution. There is, in Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda found the confluence of all that is good. Varied things are there. Anyone follows, belonging to any faith, any religion, any caste, any country, he or she will be uplifted. So, these wonderful words, Swamiji is telling that I am not coming back to India. Swamiji answered that lady, yes, truth is my religion. Don't think I am a Hindu, I am a Vedanta. What is Vedanta? Vedanta is truth, universal truth. I am preaching that. We call it Vedanta because it is the end of Vedas. Vedas means not a book. Vedas means it has come from the root Ved. Ved means to know. And Veda is the ocean of all knowledge. That is Veda. So Vedanta is the end of Veda, the essence of, the crest jewel of the Vedic teachings and understanding, that is there in the last part, Upanishad. So it doesn't mean that I am only that. Truth is my religion. Everywhere I am preaching the truth. Vedanta is the book of that universal truth. I am preaching that, and my religion is truth. Next he added, that questioner did not ask. He himself answered, and universe my country. It is not I belong to India only, I belong to America only. Motherland, how many people can claim that Swami Vivekananda patriotism, love for his motherland? But you see the words, understanding is very clear that love for motherland is the part of universalism. It is not a bigotry, it is not a narrowness, it is not a smallness like others. Patriotism. Who can claim that I have equal love for motherland as Swami Vivekananda had? Many people said nobody had loved Vivekananda, nobody loved India as Vivekananda loved, and nobody criticized also India before him as Vivekananda did. Because He found out what is wrong in the West, what is wrong in the East. What is wrong in Hindus, Muslims, Buddhists, Christians, Jain, Parsi, men, women, everywhere in the society. Good is good, bad is bad. If you want to be good, you leave the bad. You have certain things bad. First you admit that yes, I have something wrong. Then you leave that wrong, you become right. If I give up wrong, I will remain right only. If I give up falsity, I remain true only. Simple thing. So if you really want to advance small things, narrowness, if you want to be great, you cannot be at the same time small, narrow in your attitude. So, Swamiji's all these words are aimed to establish this truth. Till then I am not returning to my native land, because all the letters are come back. He is telling, first you have Holy Mother's place, then only I will come. Householder people, women should understand that Holy Mother is so modest, never ever will talk to anybody, never ever will come in public, and that Holy Mother has to live in somebody's house for some days, somebody's house for another some days. What is this? Is Holy Mother is that cheap commodity that some days in this devotee's house, some days they were not thinking about Holy Mother. Oh, our palatial building, we take all care of Holy Mother. So they are feeling, I will get punno. But Swami Vivekananda is telling, no. Allow Holy Mother to be completely free, not dependent on any householder devotee, not any monks. There is no question of being dependent on the monks. Monks do not have anything to ask for. But householder devotees now, Holy Mother will be here, Holy Mother will go there, Holy Mother will not go there. So, and if somebody's house Holy Mother stays, other devotees will not come. Society is like that. If somebody is there, the recorder of the gospel, when Master was asked, will you sing more songs this night? Master said, no, not today. Oh, no, I thought that if you sing song, I like your song. Oh, you like my song? All right, I am going to Calcutta, Balaram Bose's house, so-and-so day, such and such date. You can come there and do. No, sir, I will not come. Why? No, he is a big man. If at the gate they do not allow me to enter, I don't like to be insulted. What? You will take my name. Sri Ramakrishna, only one place we find that he was telling, take my name, they will take you to me. If you take God's name, there will be sentry, gateman, gatekeeper, others, attendants. With salute, they will take you to God. So that we have to have that faith. So Swami Vivekananda was thinking what others did not think, householders did not, other mothers did not think, being ladies, they should understand that Holy Mother should have her own place. Independently, her privacy. They are always, oh, we love Holy Mother, we respect Holy Mother, so Mother will be in our family, in us, with us. So like that. So Swamiji is telling, first you have Mother's place, I shall have a sigh of relief after sending that money for the Mother's house, and I am not going to, before that, I am not returning to my land. As soon as you can do that, I'll send money and I shall have a sigh of relief. Do you accomplish this festival of Durga of mine by making all the necessary arrangements? Can you do this Durga Puja? You are busy with the Durga Puja of Baburam's mother, this Durga Puja in the idol, in the statue, in the murti, prepared by the potters. No. You help me. Help me, my Durga Puja. Durga is Holy Mother Sarada Devi. Puja is just allow her to have her place and seat and live according to her own choice, not being dependent on others, whatever good devotees they might have been. Can you do that? Falling on the feet of his Guru Bhai's brother disciples, always, almost in every letter, one after another, have you got a place, have you got a place? I had 2,000 rupees at them, means $2,000 at that time. I will send that. Afterwards, telling, no, I have got some more money, 3,000 again, make a bigger place. Now he is telling, I will give 7,000 I have. Please find out a place. But first you do that, I will not come back to India. Before that, and I will not be happy, I will not be feeling relieved until and unless there is a place, independent place for Holy Mother herself. Girish Ghosh is adoring the Mother splendidly. Do you accomplish this festival of Durga of mine by making all the necessary arrangements? Girish Ghosh is adoring the Mother splendidly. Blessed is he, and blessed are his followers. Brother, often enough, when I am reminded of Mother, I ejaculate and quote, what after all is Rama? Unquote. Brother, that is where my fanaticism lies, I tell you. Of Ramakrishna you may ever, my brother, that he was an incarnation or whatever else you may like, but fie on him who has no devotion for the Mother. All these people have been living with Sri Ramakrishna for years, day and night, and all are devoted, all are wonderful people, all saints, sages. Swami Vivekananda is challenging, you have not yet understood that divine power which is embodied, incarnated as the Holy Mother Sharada Devi, its real significance. Fie on him who has no devotion for the Mother. Niranjan has a militant disposition. Niranjan Maharaj was a little very, this is yours, this is mine. Right? No, as we saw, a little sweetness, even if mostly it is artificial, we show to be sweet. But Niranjan was not like that. Straightforward. And about Niranjan, Master said, it is in the Gospel, M. How is Niranjan? No, it's good. Not good. You see how straightforward. In the Gita, Bhagavan is telling there are 26 divine qualities are there. Arjun, those make a person the devata. If you have those things, those virtues, qualities, then you are a god himself. Abhayang sattva sangshuddhir jnana yoga vyavasthi dhanang damarcha arjavam. This straightforwardness. Mostly our mind is crooked. We say something, we do something, we think something else. But Niranjan was very open and straightforward. So many were not happy with him. Swamiji is telling, yes, I know, Niranjan has a militant disposition, but he has great devotion for Mother. And all his vagaries I can easily put up with. See the license. Even if you have some roughness, who can claim, I don't have any mistake, I am supreme, I am ever perfect. Only God is perfect, no one is perfect. When we become perfect, we become God. Brahma Veda, Brahmaiva Bhavati Upanishad. You become Brahman when you know Brahman. Knowing Brahman, one becomes Brahman. Brahman means that ultimate reality. Although there will be body, we will be feeling bodilessness. Body will not have any value. It will be like other things. So, Niranjan's if anything is there, rough behavior, I can easily put up with. This wonderful about Niranjan, then again he is telling, dear brother, I expect much from you, this Swami Shivananda. He was senior. Much from you. You should organize all for conjoint work. This master's work, we should not think that our own individual liberation is enough. That is Sri Ramakrishna's ideal. No, he has given the motto. Atmanamokshartham jagat hitayacha, the motto of the Ramakrishna Mott and Mission. What is this? Atmanamokshartham. For one's own, why I will come here, why I will accept Sri Ramakrishna, why I will join Ramakrishna movement. It is not that you have to be a monastic. It is not that. You can remain a layman, a lay devotee, but your attitude should be that Atmanamokshartham, for my own individual upliftment, freedom, mukti. Moksha means mukti, liberation, one's own liberation, and for the good of others. Jagat hitayacha. Jagat means the world. Hita means good. For the good of the whole humanity, for the whole, not only human beings, each and every one, everything is created by that Creator. Creator is one. All are His creation. We have to raise everybody. Otherwise we are selfish. So I expect much from you. You should organize all for conjoint work. As soon as you have secured the land for mother, I go to India straight. It must be a big plot. Let there be a mud house to begin with. In due course, I shall erect a decent building. Don't be afraid. A letter of 2-3 pages, how many times mother, 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 mother's house, as if he is possessed by a ghost. Swami Vivekananda, you see, some people may think of it as irrational. So many times, just refraining to the same mother's house, mother's house, mother's smart, take care of mother, 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 Durga, mother, these things. Whole letter, you see how he was surcharged with the devotion for the Holy Mother, which others were not aware of. Although they are all saints and sages, all disciples of Sri Ramakrishna, all Brahmagyanis. But Naren was specially blessed by that Divine Mother, without whose grace we cannot advance neither in material, our secular life, nor in our spiritual growth advancement. So, through all these letters and ideas, Swami Vivekananda was trying his level best to create an impression in the minds of all his brother disciples and other devotees, whoever were interested in Sri Ramakrishna's life and ideas, all these things, so that they understand what Holy Mother Sharada Devi was. So we will continue with our discourse about this Holy Mother and Swami Vivekananda. And I complete here with the mantra. Any announcement? You can tell? Which one I will tell? Next week, 19th, there will be Sunday spiritual talk. Will be on. We are all philosophers, Swami Medhananda. So all are requested to attend those, and other events are also there. It is displayed in the notice board, and there will be some arrangement of refreshment, tea and snacks. Please do take it and come to the living room, greenhouse. We can sit and spend some time there. And if you have some questions, we can have some discussion there. Continue it with. Om Paratatte Sadalino Ramo Krishna Samagaya Yo Dharmastha Punarato Bide Shanktam Namamaham. Ever merged in the Supreme Truth, yet by the command of Ramakrishna, he was dedicated to establishing Dharma. To him, the Lord of Heroes, to Vivekananda, do we bow. Om, peace, peace, peace. Thanks to all of you.